Hello, everybody, and welcome to My Brother, Me, an advice show for the modern era. I'm your oldest brother, Justin McElroy.
Oh, what up, Trav Nation? It's me, your Miller's brother, Travis Big Dog, Woof Woof McElroy.
What's up, Chooms? It's me,
Whoa.
your sweet baby brother, fucking Chrome Jock, Psycho, Griffin McElroy, Griffin Zap McElroy.
Did you say Chrome Jock Psycho?
Yeah,
I'm a fucking street samurai Chrome Psycho jockey, Trav.
jockey.
The fact you don't know that makes you a real gonk.
Hey,
Makes me a
Griffin,
what?
Why have you been shredding through so much ice lately? Why are you such...
Baby, you know me. I'm a jockey, and I gotta get chipped with the new shit. I was cruising down Dog Street yesterday with my tubes, and I saw this ad in the scream sheets for a real psycho fucked up Ripper Doc down in tiny Kyoto. And so I cruised down there because I'm always trying to get chipped with the new shit. And I was flush with eds from this gonk I zeroed.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I zeroed a gonk and I clept his eds, took him to the fucking Psycho Ripper Doc I found in the scream sheets. And he was like, "What are you looking for?" And I pointed at my crotch. And he was like, "Third nut?" And I was like, "No, the other way." I was like, "I want you to zero my seed. Zero my seed for me." So
Clear my cash.
He got in there. He fucking bumped the ram on my Sandevistan and put some new launchers on my Mantis blades. And then he severed my Vaz deferens.
Completing the trifecta.
It. And now look at me, guys. I'm glowing.
Yeah.
I got all the new biomods available. I gotta be at the top of the line when I live on the edge.
Now with your overclocked penis.
It's more, Travis, about the underclocking.
You underclocked your penis.
I took a look at some of my benchmarks, and I said, "There's one of those in particular I would like to reduce to zero." Yesterday, this was that I was
Took out all your RAM.
Dog Street. I unloaded, and I miss it. I miss all my guys.
So what, you're 24 hours post?
Yeah.
Just about 25 hours post as the crow flies.
How has the recovery process been? What's the heaviest thing?
I mean, as funny as you think it's gonna be. It's like nonstop nut humor that you're like is also a moment that you're in.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And the moment lasts for a long time. But this is it, man, guys. This is the martini shot on the whole generation of McElroy creation. That's it.
Did you have them put in the fake testicles for you like they give dogs?
They didn't, as far as I know, because I asked afterwards, which was embarrassing. I was like, "So what did you just do?"
You didn't think the...
Well, I knew what the end game was.
Griffin.
Yes.
When you asked what they just did the doctor say something like, "Don't worry about it," or like, "It's done now, so it doesn't matter"?
I mean, my doc was super chill. He was like, "You're going to feel it." He was like, "You have to feel it," which I thought was weird. He was like, "You're going to feel it a little bit." And I was like, "You really can't just pump it so full that I don't feel it at all." And he was like, "It's normal to feel it a little bit." But he said, "Don't bear down. That makes it harder." He said, just kind of take that moment and make space for it. Which I thought was
mentioned
cool.
just a second ago that your doctor for your vasectomy was super chill. Considering the procedure you allowed it to continue, I would assume that's understood. Because if he had come to you like, "Well, here goes nothing.
First time for everything."
Yeah, right? Like,
I can't believe they're letting me do my first one by myself.
Hey, you don't have a spare hand to hold this scalpel, do you, pal?
He gave me a bit of a hard time during the first.
Actually, the reverse is supposed
He
to
gave
happen.
me a soft time, but the first nut was difficult for me, and I was sort of doing some heavy breathing, and I got a little nauseous, and I was like, "Is it normal to feel like really nauseous right now?" And he was like, "Yeah, for nervous guys."
Well, but he also read you like a book then, Griffin.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he also had my scrotum spatchcocked on the table in front of him, which is a real power dynamic that I don't even think he took time to stop and consider.
That's why you have to like wear a cool mask or something, so you're intimidating him while he's intimidating you.
Well, I had on the sunglasses that pop out of my cheekbones, which was one of my first Augs.
Oh yeah, was that an expensive one?
There were some old head freaks there too who were getting some prostate Augs, and I was like, hell yeah, dude, don't ever give up. With the kind of body work we're able to get now, none of us ever has to die.
That's true. Did they give them to you in a jar afterwards for you to take home?
Dang it, Travis. I was just about to ask that question.
Goofs aside, so there's no, and you guys have both had this done. I know. So I still got them.
Yeah, we don't want to. Are you worried that people might listen to this podcast and take it as medical advice?
Yeah.
I still got them. But he did leave, they go in and they take a little bit of the tubing out. Yeah. And he just left that on the sort of operating tray after he was
flopping around.
He said, chill here for 5 minutes. Yeah, he poured a hot broth over them and they writhed on the tray. I was like, that's a chill dude, man.
And then you ate it for vitamins, right?
No, Travis, no. No, you're going to give people really misguided ideas about what this procedure is like. You do not consume anything.
They don't
I'll tell you this.
Anything.
Here's the good news. Anyone listening at home, getting a vasectomy, whether you never want to have kids or you're done having kids, rules. Because then after that, when someone's like, you guys ever think about having another one? You could say stuff like, no, that factory's closed. Nobody ever goes in. Nobody ever comes out. That factory's done.
If you want to be fucking weird.
If you want to be like the weirdest possible about it.
You guys know me.
I know you. Insane thing to ask. Mind your own damn business.
That's also true. That's also a good way to go with it.
I'm going to start wearing shirts that say, don't ask me about my vasectomy.
Read this pamphlet I've printed out.
Hey, Griffin, if you want to start selling shirts that say that, I think that we could make a really nice
Actually,
business.
yeah, that's actually
I don't want to talk about my vasectomy today.
We could, if there's a
don't
tiny
ask about my vasectomy.
a tiny please at the top, but it's just very, very little please. Don't ask me about my. I don't want to be too aggressive about it.
Please understand.
I'd rather you not ask me about my vasectomy.
There might be people who buy that earnestly, wanting to get that message across, but it's going to attract a lot of people who are going to be fucking jokers about it and think this is a joke T-shirt. Probably bought it.
We'll make the don't really big then. So it'd be like, don't ask me about my vasectomy.
I feel like Spencer's Gifts, I went from, I realized this at the mall this week. There is an inflection point where I thought I was too young to go in Spencer's Gifts. And if I got caught in there, someone would be like, get out of here. This is grown-up stuff. Look at all these butts on this postcard, kid. Get out of here.
Sure.
And now I definitely feel too old.
Yeah.
So it's just like if I went to Spencer's, I'd be like, get out of here. This stuff has Charlie XCX on it. You're not allowed to be in here. And so I don't know if there is a point where anybody's allowed in Spencer's.
21 to 23. I
was going to say 16 and 17. You're one of those two ages where you're old enough to drive, but too young to vote. You can go into Spencer's Gifts and belong there.
Here's what I think. I think that everybody feels that way, or else it's not Spencer's.
That's true. Because if you look in your heart, if you're someone who walks into Spencer's Gifts and you think I'm not challenged by any of this, lock yourself in prison.
If you're not getting pushed out of your comfort zone, it ain't a Spencer's.
Yeah, or you're a monster.
Spencer's is next to your comfort zone to the left of Auntie Anne's.
What if cyber fucking psycho body mods became like reality? I bet Spencer's Gifts would definitely become a big player in the space.
Oh, yeah.
In the Chrome space. Give me a torso plate with Demon Slayer guy on it.